Welcome Pisces to your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 26th of August for the Ascendant, the Sun or the Moon. The Sun and at the start of this week Venus are emphasising your relationships. That could be in terms of close ties or people you're friendly with, even colleagues. But things can feel a lot more emotional than usual. Part of the issue could be that within the equation, Saturn in your sign, which can be quite a limiting influence, could be having an impact on your physical vitality. Also, Neptune may be making you a lot more sensitive. As this week goes on, Mars could see you being a bit feistier. But the great thing about Mars combining with Mercury, which goes direct on Wednesday, if there is a physical or practical domestic matter that you need to move forwards with, the combination of those two can give you the brain power, but the drive to actually get things moving. But right at the heart of this week, Venus in your sector of relating is face to face with Neptune. If there is someone who's truly captivating you, you need to make sure, Pisces, that it really feels right. It could even be to do with a property that you're interested in letting or buying. If you're trying to negotiate with someone, it could feel like you're not getting quite all of the information you want. The good news is that on Thursday, Venus dies deep. Venus isn't just about relationships, it is about money. And as it moves forwards from Neptune, it's going to help you in the weeks to come to get much more understanding of what the true motivations are. But it does forge a formidable link to Pluto, which can be a truth finder. So something that seems opaque and rather confusing and out of reach at the start of this week, by the end of the week, I feel that you will have deciphered exactly what's what. Also, Uranus slams on the celestial brakes as the week ends. Uranus is a disruptive influence, but essentially it's a force for good. It's pushing us all to maintain our independence, but also find our higher purpose and truth. It gives us insights. Since 2019 full time, it's been in your sector of ideas, but also your connection with neighbours. So for example, if things were a little bit too clubbable before and you didn't really get the space you needed, you may have found a greater need to maintain your boundaries, perhaps even with siblings too. However, the converse can be true. Perhaps you've pitched in and been much more connected to people in your community. But it's all about what the truth is for you around your ideas. So Uranus going retrograde through to the end of January suggests that you may think again about certain belief systems, your connection to certain people. You may develop some more radical ideas. You may even find yourself being more restless, but can use this in a constructive way by getting more physically active. But also on the same day, Pluto, the planet of change and transformation, inverts out of the 10th to 12th house into house 11. This is going to ask you some serious questions from then until the 19th of November about what you really want from your long-term future. If things have evolved and you've achieved certain goals and milestones, but they no longer hold the same value as before, it may be time to reassess, and this is the time you can do it. But Venus at the end of this week does forge a very powerful link to Pluto, and that's what's going to tease into the open all sorts of insights, whether it is around relationships, about money, about that property matter, even about your emotional needs. Have a great week, Pisces. You can also get the rest of year 2024 free in terms of your personal forecast if you order your year 2025 transits now. You can get 30% off and also your life roadmap report. All of this will give you searing insights. Please check out my special offer below.